welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be planning in my teacher planner. We're going to attempt to plan in my teacher planner. And I'm going to be using the Brights kit from Coffee Planner Mom, just because I need some brights in my life. Lots of stuff going on. My schedule keeps changing. For those of you who may not have heard or don't know, I am at a school that is in person and virtual. So some people are calling that a hybrid model, but everybody's using the term hybrid in a different way. So I like to be specific. So we have a lot of kids who kind of like, move in and out of virtual learning. I'm filming a lot, trying to get videos up in time, making sure kids know that the videos are there, since I teach music and they're very used to checking their classroom teacher stuff, but sometimes they forget to check me. So this week is not so much going to be about, what lessons, that'll be in there, what lessons I'm doing, but like coming up with a reliable schedule for filming and uploading and all of those things, and checking in. Lots of different things going on. So let's do, it's so hard to know where to start with this. Like, that's just how it's been. It's hard to know where to start. I think I'm going to use one of these full box checklists on Monday, because Mondays I see every grade level at my K-3 building, so it's a great day to like film a class. Now I don't film the students, but like to actually filming doing a class, that's usually pretty helpful on that day. So what I try to do is that, and then I usually film during a class on Tuesday. It's intense. And then I try to make sure that I upload. Let's see if we can do the cut in half deal. So I've seen Heather Kellett do this, and I still don't have one of those fancy Fiskars blades. So I just use my Cricut scissors and my little Cricut tools, because they're really good. They still work. So let's do that for uploads. And this for uploads. So this is all going to be like video stuff. So everything that I need for my K-3 building will be uploaded on Wednesday, even if I don't see them on that class period. I see my students once a week. So since school started on a Wednesday, I've been trying to upload on Wednesdays, like film these 2 days, upload on Wednesdays, and then it's ready to go from, they have from Wednesday till next Tuesday to get it done. There's a lot, guys. There's a lot going on. So there's that. And then I think what I want to do is put a to-do list on Friday, just as a, hey, anything else you need to get done, like check-ins, stuff like that. Friday is usually a good day to start getting that done. I also use my weekends sometimes, and that's okay. So let's put down, I feel like we need a quote this week. Let's put got my Post-its ready to go. Every day is a fresh start. Right here. I like how she hand letters. I can't do that. I can. If I would practice, I know I could, but I haven't had time. So I think we're gonna put because, all right, Thursday did the seesaw activity. Tuesday's getting ready to do last week's seesaw activity. So we want to put this guy here because we are working on something called tag. And that is, you know, after you post something, if you like a post, then you need to either tell what you liked, ask a question, or give a suggestion. So I had my students make what I call musical name tags, and there's nothing like sound-wise about them, but it's usually, many of them chose to use a picture of themselves, and then they had to answer 3 questions that I gave. I gave them like an option of 5 different questions, and then they could create their own. So like, who's your favorite singer? What do you like listening to? What do you do outside of school? And I've learned a lot about my kiddos that way. So I've already started going through and commenting on some kids so that we can demonstrate the whole tag thing when it comes back around to it this week. My 2nd graders and 3rd graders are actually working on a discussion, and we're going to use tag in there as well. I'm actually going to use a next week sticker. I never thought I would use a next week sticker, but we're actually going to put it right here. Next week, the following week after this current one, we're going to work on mission statement building. And with my little guys, we're going to do it all together. And with my older kids, we're going to kind of do it in that discussion format, because they are older and they're a little bit more self-sufficient. But talking about like, what should music class look like this year, that whole begin with the end in mind type deal. So yeah, I'm still not, like I said, I've got some lesson planage going on in here, but really this is just, can we check things in? Can we get things done? What can we get done? Why is life so crazy? But that's okay. That's just what it is. This might actually be where I end it. I know this wasn't a long one. Oh, let's put a couple, let's see. I think what I'll do is another checklist, but we'll put this rainbowy one. And I'm going to put it like, we're going to line it up a little bit lower. And do we have any, let's pick a, since we've got this guy going on over there, we'll put a little header on top right here. And write in, I didn't say what pen I'm using today. I'm actually using my Papermate Flair today because, I mean, teachers and Papermate Flairs, they just go together. So, this one is going to be to-dos for the weekend. And it's really going to be about check-ins, for seesaw, for discussion board. I'm doing a lot of, I mean, music is a lot about participation anyway. I would say that is 80% of my grades, and 20% is skill, but as like they get older, the skills grade becomes a little bit more. this whole 9 weeks, my goal is just focus on participation. Can they turn things in? Are we, how is anyone missing anything? So, and that's the other thing, is I'd like to create an email group for my e-learners, which is part of that check-in process there. So that's going to be that. So now we want to write in film. I definitely want to film second grade class, film third. Kindergarten, I tend to film on its own. So like these are classes. And I usually do that on Wednesday. So we're gonna attempt to film first grade. And the reason why I tend to film kindergarten separate is because they have never met me, like for my e-learning kids. So I want them to get used to seeing me without a mask on first. And then as my kindergartners in class get used to, life in general, school life, then I'll probably segue into that. But right now, my kindergartners, I just want them to kind of get used to me. So we're going to film those 3, edit. Now, I will say there's not as much editing that typically goes on. Basically, what I try to do is when we get to that listening part of the lesson where there's a lot of downtime and not much is going on, I do a separate assignment for that, and that's actually where their participation grade comes from. I want them to watch what I film of class itself, because I give a lot of instruction on what we're doing and why we're doing the listening assignment. And then I will edit out anything that is like dead time, because we all got stuff going on. So edit. If we get a chance to upload, we will. And basically, I have a separate YouTube account for school, and everything gets uploaded unlisted, and then we do safe YouTube links so that kids don't go where they shouldn't go, okay? So this one is going to be film 5th, film 4th. I've got to send Seesaw codes, edit, upload, and then of course save YouTube happens there. Then we upload the assignments. We use Schoology. I'm gonna leave that to-do list there, and then I'm gonna leave this for like when things come up, because my schedule is gonna be changing on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't know what it is yet. Basically, it has to do with coverage. Like we're having some issues with, making sure that there's enough coverage at lunch and recess. My schedule is also changing on Tuesday and Thursday, but I know what that is. Music is going to be extended by 10 minutes to help the classroom teacher have a little extra time if the kids who are virtual need some extra help, because at that building, each classroom teacher kept their virtual learners too, so they have a group that's they're in front of, plus kids who Zoom in every day. So that gives them a little more tech time other than the regular 40-minute special. So, and I don't hate that, because that gives me a little extra time too to do music-y fun stuff with them. So if you like this video, I hope you give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos or how this all continues to go down, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one.